Hello, hello. How are you all doing? Oh, I was just over on Joe's live and we're hop skipping and a jump over this way. I am going to go ahead and get us set up so I can see what's going on and everything and set myself up so I can see myself. But yeah. Oh, it's the final snow day. Oh, I think I'm getting spoiled. Absolutely. Um, 3 days in a row not having school, which I really enjoyed. Hi, Emmy. How are you doing? Oh, and it's like I'm missing my interaction with everyone. Hi, Judy. How are you doing? Welcome in. But I was just on Joe's live and she was like, Jess, are you going to go live today? And I'm like, eventually. She goes, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off so you can. And I was like, all right. So I just went and got ready. So here I am. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead. I got to move this so I have the chat going on my screen, but I also need my chat on my phone so I can watch everything. I don't know. It's good to go. Good to go. But let's see. Let me go back up here. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Mona. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Janet. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it is cold outside. It's still below freezing, and it's supposed to warm up into the 40s today. So hopefully I will get out of this. I feel like I'm trapped and in prison. I'm not even going to lie. It's just North Carolina shuts down. Shuts down. You can't get on the roads. They're icy. It's just, I live like out in the country, so there's trees everywhere, and it doesn't allow the sun to get to the roads to warm them up. So I gotta really be, I gotta be careful when I go out. But I'm out of creamer now. I'm drinking so much coffee. Tomorrow is grocery day, so hopefully we'll be getting in and out. Let's see. Hi, Pam. How are you doing? Welcome in. Let's see. Lisa Monad. Hi, Sheila. Yes. Oh, it is. It is cold. It is. The sun is out, as you can see. I am going to be blinding everyone. But half of the snow is already melted in my front yard. So I'm starting to see all that gross brownish colored grass and leaves again, because I leave my yard organic. That's totally fine, Lisa. I know that you are busy petting fabric and lurking. I do not have my fabric actually in front of me. I thought I left my bundle, but at my desk. But I just laughed when you said that in Joe's chat this morning. So yes, no school today again. Just because with the snow and it getting frozen, I live at a charter school. There's not a bus system or anything like that. So a lot of our high schoolers drive to school. I work at a K through 12 school, which there's about 600 students that attend this charter school that I work at. So I'm here. And even the county schools are closed today. So we'll be back in the flow of things starting Monday. Everybody will be. So I will miss you all next week. I will hop on, but I do intentionally, even when my class is going on, before they go to specials. I know that Mona goes on at 1:00 on Monday with Deb and Rowena. And so I purposely go back to my desk and I just pop it on, say hello, and I kind of walk around the room and do things. So there's my little secret on Mondays. And so if you guys ever go live, anyone that's on the live chat, 1:30 is a really amazing time for me, so I can watch you. So Judy's been waiting on a text to see if her groceries are ready to be picked up. I did that during the pandemic. I did grocery calling, groceries online at Walmart and Food Lion and different things right here in North Carolina. And but now I just felt like they didn't do my produce as well. So I was like, if I'm just going to go in and get my produce, I might as well go get everything. So, hi, Patty. How are you? So Pam said this morning my doors on my vehicle were frozen. Oh my word! Lucky one of the doors did open, and you have to warm your vehicle. That is a cold morning, girl. A cold morning. Um, Hi, Deb. How are you? I My car lives in the garage. Sometimes it's outside, but when it's below freezing, I make sure that it's in the garage so that I can um, get in and out when I want and I need. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? I have my log cabin blocks. I pulled them out of their hiding spot. I'm just making you'll see what I'm making in just a moment with them. Um, Everyone's saying good morning to each other. Janet, yes. I miss not being able to go to QuiltCon too. It was always in the plans. It was in the plans. And then I tried finding a hotel because I didn't want to get a car. I didn't want to have to deal with any of that piece. And anything that was in walking distance or commuting distance or anything was outrageous prices. And it was just me going. And so I just couldn't justify spending 3 nights on a hotel, having to Uber if I needed to, back and forth to the airport, definitely. But I couldn't justify $600 for 3 nights. And it was really more than that. It was more than that because you have to put taxes on top of that, resort fees, all that stuff on top of it. So, but I am living vicariously through all those fabulous people that are going. Yes. I saw Sister Chick's video yesterday. I saw that Ian and Tiffany and Becca were there. And there's so many other collaborators and wonderful YouTubers that are out there also. I can't wait to watch their videos and just live through them. I just can't wait to see the quilts and the quilt that won. Um, Vintage. No. Anyway, it was beautiful, the overall quilt. So if you haven't seen that, Sister Quilts put it on her little vlog yesterday when she was live, but it's a picture of freedom or so I can't remember, but it's an indigenous and she's just holding a quilt and it's just the colors and everything. And the quilt is like two-sided. So when you go to the back side, it's the back of the quilt. And my heart just dropped and melted. Oh, it was so beautiful. So beautiful. Whoever created that was amazing. So Sheila says the one thing good about the snow is it hides so much yard work. Yes, it does. Usually I get my little John Deere out and I sing my little John Deere song and put my noise canceling headphones on. I love mowing the lawn, guys. That's like one of my favorite things to do is yard work. And yeah, I don't mind doing any part of yard work, the trimming or anything like that. But I never got all the leaves up. I didn't get all the leaves up. All right, let's see what else is going on. I see Pam says that local schools here try not to do snow days is when the kids have to make up the days later. Oh, so we have, Pam, our kids do asynchronous days. So on Tuesday, we happened just knowing that this storm was coming ahead of time and how North Carolina shuts down in a drop of a hat, we put together packets and work for them to do. And since I only teach math and science, I just put some math pages together and told them to take that back home their workbook. And then I use Google. We're a Google school. So I got on Google Classroom and just posted videos from YouTube of other teachers teaching those lessons. And I didn't give them anything new, just things for them to review. We're adding and subtracting and multiplying fractions. So if that's up your game and you want me to send you the work that we did, just let me know. Oh, and I will happily go over your work. Yes, I absolutely love our charter school. Let's see. Katie said, "Oh, hello, way too snowy Denver." Oh, I have an aunt and a cousin that live in Colorado somewhere. Somewhere. But hi, Joydy. How are you doing? Let's see. Hopefully. Oh, hello, someone random. How are you? Let's see here. Yes. Okay, so Patty, you saw it, the Indian princess quilt. It was so beautiful. So beautiful. Yes, that winning quilt was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I know I was like, I had to show a picture because like William and I went to Road to California together. And so, and I've been whining to him saying, man, I really wish I went to QuiltCon. And so when all of the quilts started coming up, I started sending him pictures. Oh, because he has the bug now. I know, it was a front and back quilt. It was so beautiful. So, so, so beautiful. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I am so looking forward to what we can count. We can start counting down 365 days until it's back in Raleigh, Joydy. Yes. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Love me some John. Yes, John Deere. John Deere Green. Um, I know. I totally get in my little country mode and put on some country music, or I listen to um, what was it? Oh, there's another person I listen to. Oh, Dave Matthews Band. I listen to them a lot when I'm when I'm on the lawnmower. And I bet my neighbors must think I'm absolutely hilarious. I both my neighbors, their kids go to my school, and one of them on my left side, like I'm teaching him their little boy this year, and their middle child. And I just tell him, I was like, if you ever see me out in the lawn and you think I'm acting crazy, it's true. I am. I am. And you know how crazy I can be. Just tell your parents that I'm okay and I'm sane. Oh, because we do dance parties and we have fun. And if Emmy's still in here, oh, there's Tasha. Hi, girl. How's your work going? Are you getting it all done? Don't procrastinate, girl. Okay. Um, my kids can probably detest that how interesting and crazy I can be. But it gets them in the learning mode and they trust me and it's just fun, 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 fun. Let's see. So what pattern name for the blue and white? Oh, so the blue and white quilt behind me, that is here, look, there we go. That is here, I'll pop it up a little bit more. The Chatsworth quilt. And the Chatsworth quilt is actually 12 blocks, and I put 4 of them together to make the quilt behind me. So it's the first 4 blocks in the book. I do not have the book behind me. But that's the Chatsworth block or quilt. And it was a month of the block or monthly subscription at the Fat Quarter Shop. And I only did the first 5 months and then stopped it. But yeah, I just put those 4 blocks together. So it's beautiful. And Jean Chic, that's the fabric collection, if I'm saying her right. Beautiful, beautiful fabric line. But I love blues and white and blue quilts. They are very beautiful. Hi, Kaden. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, Joy, you're going to come for the whole week? Amazing. amazing. And since I live like 45 minutes away, I even told my husband, I was like, yeah, we live 45 minutes away, but I just need to go and hang out with my people. And so I was like, I want to get a hotel and everything and just immerse myself in the love of all those people that are going to be there. Because it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. And Raleigh will just be just full of fabulous people. Hi, so Terry, how are you doing? Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Someone random. Do you have a name that I could call you? Or would you like me to continue calling you someone random? Hi, yes, you are still here. And so is Tasha, maybe. So 2 out of my 45 fabulous friends are here that I teach. Oh, everyone say good morning. Good morning. Kaden, you are talking gibberish. Amazing. Let's see. I have a feeling that I have some kiddos in here. So Jess, you should enter quilts. Yes. So I am planning, so the quilt that's on the wall, I'm planning on entering it into the state fair this year. I'm going to do state fair this year. And then and this quilt I'm going to put into the state fair, my little illusion block that I have going on here. And then there's another one. Can't think of it, or maybe I'm working on it. But there's another one that I'm going to put in the state fair. So we're going to have those 3 and I just need to immerse myself into that piece. See what the judges have to say about my work, what I need, what they think that I would need to work on, all of that great stuff. And then, yeah, but I do always plan on, I do want to enter some big shows someday, but we'll see. We'll see. I did enter QuiltCon. I do plan on doing Road to California next year. Maybe I'll enter this one into it also. I don't know, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know, Joydy, if that's one of my students, but if it is, I'm thinking that I'm going to have to kick that person out because that was just, so Kaden, we're just not gonna, we're going to have to figure you out. So I'm going to need a name, Kaden. You're not a student. Interesting. So you're just a person that loves to do emojis and wonderful stuff. Okay. All right. So so behave. Warning. Like teacher voice was just coming on. Okay. Road to Virginia. So I know my daughter was supposed to go down to a competition in Florida and it was the same weekend. So I'm debating whether we're going, if she's still going to go to her competition in Florida, then we will be down there. But if not, yeah, I really would love to go to Road to Virginia. It's a little bit smaller than Road to California that I saw. There's not as many classes, but that's fine. I really would love to do a class. And I saw that they were doing a free motion quilt class or one on a long arm. I really need to practice and love on my long arm a little bit more. But yeah, I want to go. And it's only 2.5, 3 hours north of me. So that's not that bad of a drive. And I thought, hey, since I'm driving up north, I'll just bring my kiddos and we will head to New York that weekend and stay until the end of the 4th of July. But we'll see. We will see. Hi, Joyce. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, it's so wonderful seeing all you guys. You really, guys, you warm up my heart. You make me it's just great. Lisa said, entering a quilt show is very intimidating for me. The level of piecing quilting is just beyond. Is true. And my mind does not think like everyone else. Everyone who is brave enough to enter, kudos to you. So, Lisa, I had the same feelings. I had the same just, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm good enough to put in a quilt show. So when I'm at Road to California, I'm looking at all these quilts and I'm like, they're missing a lot of points on their quilts. Or, and I'm not being quilt police at all, but I'm thinking to myself, they're at the same level as I am. Like, we're just here together to have fun and to quilt. So I'm like, interesting. So there wasn't anything that I thought, on some of the quilts that were just like, wow, I can't compare myself to them. Like, I really do feel that all of us, we all have that beautiful skill level and we could all enter a quilt and just be amazing. Do you know what we could do? We could take the world on by storm and we could make our own, we can curate our own, what am I trying to think of? Like, we could have a group and we could enter into a quilt show all together, and just all of our quilts would hang up. And what are they going to do? Tell us no? There's 20 of us and 20 quilts is hanging up on a wall. I would be like, yes, let's do it. They do have that where if you have a quilt guild, to Road to California, they did quilt guilds and different quilters throughout the world had like their collections there. There was this one guy, Matt, maybe something, I can't think of his name, but it was like just a collection of all his quilts. And it was beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, you guys are saying hello, hello. But I'm thinking that we should do that. We should definitely do that. We should all get together and all enter a quilt, like all different quilts, and then just send them off. Send them off. Yes, I'm going to show that in just a moment. The orange peel block behind me. Thank you for segueing me in. So, Beverly McCullough from Flamingo Toes did this quilt called with the orange peels over the summer. And I started putting the blocks together. Was it Sunday? I flipped them all out and I started putting them together. So there's one block. There's the other. Let's see, hopefully. Yeah, you guys can see it. But yeah, I just put that together. So what we did, let me fold it up and I can show you. I top stitched, a blanket stitched all the way around and snowballed the corners, put a sashing on it. I am in love. So I just need to remember the fabric line that I used. I'll have to look that up before coming on Sunday because I'm going to have even more of it finished. But I went to Keepsake Quilts when they were having a sale on Yardage, and that's the background. And it's gray with like a taupe X going through it, so it looks like a little stitch. And then I just have navy on the sides, and the sashing is a white on white. So, but maybe it's the Freedom line from last year. It might be. It's so beautiful. I really am enjoy working on that. Thank you so much, Denise, for pointing that out. You should check out SMP and enter if you haven't already. SMP, what is SMP? Off the top of my brain, I'm not there. I am not there. So Joyce, help me out. Or someone in the chat. Let's see, you guys are saying hello, hello, hello. Let's see, did I miss anyone? If I've missed you, I'm so sorry, but hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. I think yes, you should go to a quilt show. Yes, absolutely. Once you go, you're like stuck. Like you just want to keep going back to even more and just seeing just the all the quilts and just get inspiration. Having never seen anyone else besides antiques, it is very difficult to judge what level I'm on. Oh, girl, we're all still crawling. We're still crawling. I just really, I try to take my time and just work through quilts. And then there's some quilts that I can just buzz right through because it's just straight line quilting. Like all the 3-yard quilts from Fabric Cafe, very simple to me. And I could seriously do them all in one day. And that's probably why I have so many finished from last year. And plus we also did, I test quilts for a lady up in Alaska, and she just reached out to me last week, so I'll be doing another one very shortly. I'm so excited. Hi, Ollie. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Do quilt tops count, girl? Yes, they do. I wonder. I wish. We should just enter quilt tops. If I could make quilt tops all day long, if someone would quilt them for me, I would just piece and piece and piece. So I do have a surprise for you guys in just a second. Maybe I shouldn't reveal it yet. I'm not done with it. I don't know. Maybe that should be our teaser for the day. Let's see. That's so pretty. I've been quilting for a long time, and I entered a show that my guild and won second place. That's a great feeling. Oh, congratulations, Janet. That's amazing. Are you in a quilt guild up in Greensboro? I've thought about joining a quilt guild up there because there's really nothing in my area. I really have to drive a distance in order to go to a quilt guild. And then I'm thinking to myself, do I have time? Maybe after my kids get out of sports and stuff, I will have time for that. I just feel like I'm always up in Greensboro for a softball tournament or something. All right. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, Ollie. I'll have to look her up. Thank you. Yes, please do, Denise. Please do. Yes, congratulations to Janet. Oh, well, where are you? And oh, goodbye, Kaden. I couldn't handle you anymore. Could not handle you anymore. Oh, hi, Shalom. How are you? Yay, girl. Yes. I hope that you're having a great day over there on the other side of the world, it feels like. It does. Oh. There we go. There's another person that's gone. Oh. I need to work on that. Yes, I did not like those, but it's okay. Did I end up making my angel or a snowman? Oh, Ollie. Yes, we did make the angel. We did. Did I make a picture of it? No, I did not. But yes, I did go in my front yard and do that. And then my kids actually made like a little snowman. Every year, Emma puts a snowman somewhere in the backyard when we have snow. So this is the first significant snowfall that we've had in 3 years. The only thing I did not get to do was go over to hole 1 because that has a really steep hill and go for a sled ride. And I bet the snow is almost finished by now, like almost gone. Yeah, about half the snow is gone already. So it's supposed to get up into the 40s. So I'm assuming by tomorrow afternoon, all the snow will be gone. Because that's how we roll in North Carolina. In and out like a storm. Yes, Janet, it is inspiring to go to any quilt show, no matter what level it is. Yes. Oh, okay. You just send pics and Yeah. I know that Ian has one. Oh, I didn't know Tiffany has one. Amazing. Amazing. Hi, Ed. How are you doing? Welcome in. Let's see. If you ever enter one, try a quilt that lights up somehow. I thought about that. There was a quilt in I Road to California, and I think it did have lights in it. I really do. But that would be absolutely amazing. I thought about doing because being from North Carolina, having a lighthouse, maybe like Bodie Lighthouse or like one of the smaller, insignificant ones that people don't know a lot about, um, and then putting a light in it that like blinks like I don't know. I can't really emulate a blinking light, but just something that comes on really slowly and comes away, so it does, so no one has like seizures or anything or any little like strobe light effects because we wouldn't want to do that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pam. So that optical illusion quilt on my wall, I weaved fabric together. So so it's all bias tape that so those are 3 of the 6 colors that were used for a competition this year at our QuiltCon, because that's actually the quilt that I entered into QuiltCon this year. And I had really high comments on it, wonderful remarks. It just didn't make the cut, which is fine. Which is fine. But those are the 3 of the 6 colors. And what I did was I had fabric that was. Are you looking for something, kiddo?
Olivia just wanted me to help find her phone.
It's not in here.
Okay.
Her phone is not in here. Okay. Anywho, so there it goes from 1.5 inch squares all the way down to a 1/4 inch. And so the way that you weave the fabric together creates the illusion. And I think even next time I might go even bigger and try to do like a 9x9. I think that would look even prettier, but this is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And I love weaving fabric. I've made a bag too that it's somewhere in this room. But there's a bag that I made that I weaved together. So, like I said, we need to get someone that they'll just quilt for us for free. And then we can go ahead and we can just make tops and tops and tops. So, thank you, Lisa, for coming in. Thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I know that it's meetings on Friday. Ew. But it's okay. It's all right. Let's see, Janet. I have a Gimel premiere. Oh, okay. Hey. And after I get moved into a new house, I will quilt top. Oh, thank you. How about we can yeah, we can definitely get together. And yes, it was in Greensboro at the Gate City Quilt Guild. Um, I've heard of the Gate City Guild. Blah, blah, blah. I can't even call it the Gate City Quilt Guild. Too many G's and Q's in that for me. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I don't know if they're doing a raffle. Oh, thanks. Jess, I hope it is Angela Walters up in Alaska that you're helping. No, it's not. Angela Walters is actually down in Missouri, I think. But no, it's called Comfy Quilts, Comfort Quilts. I've done a video with them featuring them in the past. I don't know if I have a quilt top that's easily available for me that I can go grab. If you give me a second, I'll go grab one of their quilts. Oh no. I'm stuck. But oh. Yeah. I was trying to find the smaller one, but we can do the bigger one. But she designs quilts up in Alaska. And you guys, I have so many quilt tops. I just need to donate them. Does anyone just take quilt tops and then they can just finish them? But I'll show you a little part of it. But it has flying geese all in it, which is amazing. Is this? Yeah, I guess this is up. So she wanted to use a panel for this one, and it's a good queen size quilt. But yeah, well, there it is. There's the colorway. It's really pretty, really pretty, and I can use whatever fabrics I want. So that's amazing. But like fashion show here. Yeah, she's not very picky or anything like that. But man, if Angela Walters, if you ever hear this and you want to come like hang out with me and show me how to use a long arm, because I know you use the Amora and that is part of Handy Quilter. I got the basic version, like I got the Moxie, and you can just teach me how to even just work it. Like I would love you to death and back again. And I'll, set you up. I'll cook you breakfast. We'll do it all. We'll do it all. So let's try to get him. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, Emmy, all your snow is gone. I'm so sorry about that. And unfortunately, we didn't get to make a snowman with my daughter this year. A year ago, made one together, but also tiny. Hey, Ed, they are always so tiny around here, too. We never get that much significant snow, but I bet if we were up in Canada, we could build a ginormous snowman. My favorite thing to do with snowmen is take, after you make it, you get different water bottles and you put food coloring in it and then just spray the snowman down and make him different colors. That's always wonderful. Let's see. Ollie could fall in his yard and not to worry about hitting the ground too hard. Oh, that was always my favorite thing, is to get up on the balcony, not the balcony, but the banister at my house when I was little and just jump into the snow. And we used to dare my brother just to wear a t-shirt and shorts, no socks or anything, and to go and jump into the snow. That was always fun. We got about 8 inches here where I live, a couple days to melt. Yeah, it would take a couple days to melt. Yes. Happy Friday. Get your work done, girlfriend. Yes, Tiffany and Ian. Oh, I don't know if they won this year, but I did see them in a couple pictures for QuiltCon. Hello, hello, Grindal. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Melina. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, we used to live in Elizabeth City eons ago. Oh, up in the north. Northern North Carolina. I've always wanted to go up there, up into that little corner. I did go on the Outer Banks up to Corolla. So, and I got to see the wild horses that live up there, but never went to Elizabeth City. Yes. It is hard to get into the later vote, yes, for any quilt shows. That's why I'm going to enter in the local quilt shows and just get my feet wet and learn a little bit about it. Hello, Easton. How are you? That's another one of my kiddos. I would love to see a tutorial on how to weave fabric. Okay, all right. Let me write that down, because if not, it's going to I'll get trapped into my memory. Let's see, what is today? Today's the 21st, all day until midnight, right? East Coast time. Let's see, weaving fabric. Maybe I'll make another illusion quilt and another colorway, because that would be amazing. And I can show you how to make this. And there's even ones where you can make them and it looks like hexagons, and it looks like a 3D, like those blocks. It's amazing. Oops, boom. Good morning, Tammy. How are you doing? Welcome in. It changed weave to weave because of my maiden name. Weave to weaver because of my maiden name. Yes. Yes, I did make the optical illusion. It is actually like it's called turmeric, and that it's like, or it's like that yellow color for like curry, like turmeric, and then it's like a navy color. It's really pretty. I would take it up off the wall, but I'm kind of just took some M3 strips and just went boop and put it up on the wall instead of using dowels, because I don't want to put any nails in the wall yet because I'm unsure where everything is going to go. Oh, I know, you guys, we're getting inundated and bombarded. Yes, Joy. Apparently they're not going outside, and their parents have put them on the interwebs. So they are here to hang out, but if they misbehave, I'm booting them. I've already given them that warning prior, let's just say. Let's see, Lori's been shoveling piles of snow for days, so sore that she can't sew. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, Emmy is, she could be a moderator for us. She would keep us on our toes and keep everyone going. And she would kick those kids out. She knows the rules and the expectations. Oh, well, thank you so much, Janet. I appreciate that. Let's see. I heard that there's an Amish woman on YouTube that buys quilt tops. I don't know how I can find her. Interesting. Yeah, I'll do some research on that. You said like an Amish lady. So interesting. So I know that some of my quilt tops I'm going to go ahead and just finish and put together for the hospital up in Durham for Janice. And she has emailed me. It's a couple weeks now, but I just haven't gotten back to her because I just didn't have the energy to really put the quilts together. But I just need to go ahead and just bite it and go down for it. Yeah, we'll have to carve out some time to finish those quilt tops. A winter quilt to look at. Yes. Let's see. Shalom is a mom of 2 teenagers. They live in Canada, and I'm one of Mrs. Wilkie's friends. Oh, you're talking to one of my kiddos. Yes. Well, bye, Denise. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope I probably have a while to go before I catch up with you guys. You guys are amazing. Joe, if you're still here, I don't know if I'm going to get to the blocks that I brought out because I've been just looking at other stuff. Yes. All right. Emmy, I have no doubt that you finished all your work on Thursday. Oh, yes, I am really far behind because we're back on the Kool-Aid trail. Yes. Good morning, it's Kennedy. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, let's see here. All right, there we go. All right, I'm almost caught up. I used to do that too, yeah, and flood with water and freeze a solid, absolutely. I was telling my kids the other day what I used to do when I lived in New York was we used to build like this huge fort outside, and sometimes we would pack all the snow and kind of make like an igloo and dig it all out and just have like a spot that you can pop up in like a prairie dog. And then we would take snowballs and dip them in water and freeze them. Like we would dip them, put them off to the side, dip them, put them off to the side, and create like an ice sculpture on the outside, and then throw. Yeah, never got any black eyes or anything like that, but we were quite dangerous. Oh, and spend hours outside. hours. I bet my mom loved it. She's like, oh, it's peace and quiet because the kids are outside playing. I grew up in a single family household since I was 7 years old. So I bet my mom was just excited that when we were all outside and she didn't have to entertain us as much. So she could do what I guess moms do. I don't know. Oh, Ollie used to be good, but your eyes are getting old. Ollie, you are not old. You're amazing. You're amazing. So years ago when I was little kid, we had gotten three or so feet, which was perfect to try. Yes. Hi, Dawn. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. I see Tara is an Amish woman cooking on YouTube as well. I bet she does. I bet she does cook. Someone mentioned in a chat recently, and I think I described her channel, and I will try to find out more. But thank you Terry. Thank you, Terry. I would really appreciate that. Because, and if I could just find her, I would drive to her because it would take so much energy and time and money to send all of this stuff. Yes. Lori, I hope you have a great day. Lori, thank you for stopping in. So let me go ahead. I did tell Joe that I was going to show my log cabin blocks that we have going on. Let's see, I'm kind of almost at the end anyway. So Laundry Basket Quilts, Edith Azar is one of my favorite fabric designers. And I can't even like express how favorite, like big time. I love Andover Fabrics. I just love her. I love her. When I went to Road to California, I was, total introvert moment right here. I saw her. I was within a foot and a half of her. And do you think I could say hi? No, but people were talking to her, so I wasn't going to be rude. I'm not like that. But I just wanted to say hi to her and get a picture with her. But I said next year, and I was by myself. And I said, next year, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to be tough. I'm going to do that. So here are some of the fabrics. I have quite a few. Here, let me pick them up. So quite a few log cabins that I've done. And so I didn't really, there's not like a big method to my madness, but there are cream on one side and blue on the other. And then I put a solid navy on the inside. So, and the fabric line that I'm using is called Cocoa Blue, which is absolutely beautiful. And what they did was at my local quilt store, they had end of bolts which I should have took out again, which is just the end of a bolt after they finish cutting like charm packs and layer cakes and all of that stuff. And they just sell the ends, and it's not big enough for a jelly roll, and it might be 2 inches or maybe 2¼ inches, and then the selvage. So it's a lot of usable fabric. And so when I would go into Keepsake Quilts, which they're no longer have a place for you to go into, like a retail store, but it was $5 for like the collection, and it's just end of bolts. And I was like, yeah, no brainer. So I picked up 2 of this colorway, and then I picked up 2 of another like greenish, brownish, mauvish colorway. And so I'm going to be doing that too. But I have about, I don't know, maybe 16 of them in here. And so I have all this fabric that's cut up, ready to go. And yeah, I love them. I love the colorway. I love everything about it. You guys, if you want to know the true meaning of my heart, it is cream and blue. Cream and blue. Like, if for those of you who've been on my channel long enough, you know I had that Blizzard quilt that I'm working with. Same colorway, same fabrics. Most of them are the same fabrics. And it's beautiful. Oh, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, you know that someone froze. I know people do that. People do that. I want to make an ice house or something like a igloo or something at one time. That would be amazing, but it doesn't get cold enough here, so I'd have to move up north. Have you seen videos of frozen toilet paper? Oh, no. No. Interesting. But that would be funny. Oh, hose water. I know. Isn't that amazing, Sheila? Like, raise your hand if you grew up and you drank from a hose. Seriously. It's like I should have it's like almost like those memes. Put a finger down if you've but yes. Oh, it was so much fun. So much fun. My 5-year-old granddaughter is here with me. She's sick from school and she's asking if you will say hi to her. Yes, Delaney. How are you doing, girl? Now, I need you to rest and feel better and make sure you do everything that grandma tells you to do. So, she'll probably make you hot soup and just all the goodies that you'll ever need to make you sure that you feel better, but you need to rest. You need to rest. So, hi, Delaney. Welcome in and thank you for hanging out with Grandma and I today and all of these fabulous, wonderful friends with us. Oh, hi, Joyce. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Hose water and green jello. Oh, I didn't catch all this conversation, but interesting. Green jello. I wasn't really a green jello fan, but the designer's name is Etta Sitar. And she's Laundry Basket Quilts head designer. She owns the company of Laundry Basket Quilts. And actually today at 2:00, she'll be having a live on her channel, Laundry Basket Quilts. So if you want to go ahead and watch her, she's an amazing lady. She talks about all the new stuff that she's doing. She goes live every Friday at 2:00 Eastern time. Let me preface that, Eastern time. And then let's see here. And she gives stuff away too. She does. So you need to pay attention within her lives. And her lives are no more than an hour. And she will ask questions that she kind of dropped hints and did some foreshadowing during her lives. So that's always fun. Have I ever won anything from her? No. But will I continue watching her when I can and I'm not in school with kiddos? Yes. Yes. So Sheila said those are beautiful fabrics, and I would collect all of her fabrics if I could. Yes. I did 3 quilts last year with the English Garden collection. So Keepsake Quilts is another, is where I obtained this fabric from, which is right here in North Carolina. They used to have a warehouse. But yeah, Etta Zazar. Oh, she's beautiful. Ollie did winter camping in an igloo. Oh. Did you have to build your igloo or was it like already ready for you? Because I would hope that it would be all ready for you to go. Just how big are those blocks on the quilt behind you? I believe that they're I think they're 15 and a half inches. They're 15 and a half inch blocks. And then I put because I love a flying geese. So the border is all flying geese. I made that up myself to go with it. So maybe I do have one more month, like month 5, and it's actually sitting right over there. And I could actually do a video with that. So I can show you there's a center and then they all have the same outside pieces to them, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And so you can get the Chatsworth book and do it with any blocks or any colorway. And it would absolutely look amazing. As long as you have the same background fabric and the same accent fabric throughout the whole quilt, anything would go together. Oh, is she talking back to us? Thank you, girl. Yes, just make sure you do what grandma tells you to do, girlfriend. You're always welcome. Ollie, you had to build it. Oh, wow. That I mean, you are a Boy Scout. You are a Boy Scout. I guess the Boy Scouts had to do it. So I have the perfect union line because, oh no, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, beautiful fabric. Here, let me finish that. Yes. So, fun fact, the warehouse sales are no longer, Janet. Like when we had the Thanksgiving, um, was it Thanksgiving? Yeah, Thanksgiving or Christmas, they actually closed their doors forever at the warehouse. It really made me sad. It was just I walked in and they were like 2 weeks into their sales, and they only had a week left of being open, and it was so bare in there, so bears. Um, so I bet that um they didn't renew the lease or something, maybe because they live in an industrial park area, or they live. The warehouse was an industrial park area. So they probably just either didn't renew the space or there wasn't enough people. Oh, thumbs up. Oh, we'll have to see. But she made at least one pattern available to download for free for a limited time a while back. Are we talking about Edit Desire? She had a birthday quilt that she did this week or this year because she turned 55, or sorry, last year. She turned 55. And so all of those blocks are still available on her blog. Canadian Scouts are next level child cruelty. Oh. Oh, and Ollie's just laughing. No. Well, you gotta toughen those boys and girls up somehow. Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, and all of that stuff. Yes, hi Melanie. I hope you feel better quickly. I'm praying for you to feel better soon. Yes. Yes. Did I heat up my little iron? I did. I did. Oh. So I saw that. All right, so I'm all caught up. Ooh, you guys, it is cold in this room. Absolutely cold in this room. Let's see if I have any little blocks. If I have to cut some. Oh, but I have to cut some. So all of these strips that I was making, I mean, it's no secret for this block. 1.5-inch strips. So I looked at my ends of bolts and I said, okay, how much fabric can I really get from it? And on average was just 1.5 inches. Because I needed to keep it, okay, because of my brain, I need to keep it a even number. So welcome to my math brain. All right, let's see here. I must have a ruler around here somewhere. Yeah, I do. But my little surprise that I said about my little foreshadowing, I'm gonna have to wait until later. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to show it yet. So, maybe I should show it. Anybody want to see it? There's some tailoring. There's some stuff that needs to happen to it. But I enjoyed it. And I think, Shalom, I sent you a picture of it. I think I did. So let me cut some centers out. Oh, I just need to get my mouse out. What am I doing? I think my mouse will still work. Oh, look at it. Yes. There we go. They made us scout plant trees for Canada and to get money for camping, and we need. Yes. Oh, I remember. That's what I really enjoyed about like Earth Day and stuff like that when I was growing up in New York. We used to have some big like events around it. And It was so funny. We were in first grade. So I'm a twin, and we were in first grade. And for some weird reason, which I find absolutely 110% hilarious, my first grade teachers didn't know that there was a twin in their classrooms. So here I am, and I can't remember my first grade teacher, but I remember my sister's first grade teacher because her husband was also our bus driver. And let's see, did I start with blues first? I did. And so Mrs. Curtis, for Flag Day or for something like that, she gave my sister the balloon that we were going to let off into the air when we were still letting balloons out in the air. And then my teacher, Mrs. Radigan, that was her name, Mrs. Radigan, said, Jess, why don't you go ahead and hold the flag? And so we get in line, we're walking out in the hallway, and she looks and she sees my sister with the balloon. She goes, Jess, why do you have the balloon? You're supposed to be having the flag. And then she looks at her line and she goes, Jess has the flag. Oh my word, there's twins in this school. Like, how do you not know? How do you not know? Like, that's my question. Oh, I was so, there's my story for Flag Day. But I was like, how do you not know? I'm just going to say that forever. It's all right, Melanie. Sometimes you should see me on text to speech because that's how I speak into my phone a lot, and it autocorrects and says things that it shouldn't say. Yeah, it's good. It's good. My girl's dad went from Cubs all the way up to Ventures. I'll see. And plenty of frozen camping stories from his life up north. Oh, see, I don't know if I could live that life. That's pretty cowboyish to me. I don't know. But it seems interesting. Let's see. And then Shalom was a tree planter for a living for a very short time. Apparently, she's allergic to antifungal sprays. Oh, that you use for tree plugs and skin forms. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I guess they would need to make sure that they kept everything, as fungal free as possible, because who knows what was in the nurseries and stuff when all these trees and everything were being planted and grown. I thought about doing that, growing plants with my students this year. So Emmy, if you're still on, let me know. You guys want to grow some plants this year? It's a third grade standard, but they didn't do it last year. It broke my heart, the fact that these kids were not okay, that's one thing I'm not a fan about with my charter school, is that the fact that they don't do hands-on science like we do in the public schools or like how we did when we were growing up. So kind of sad. It looked like poison. Oh, I said, yikes. Oh no, Shalom. And it looked like poison ivy and it was gross. I bet it was. I bet it was quite itchy. I don't know. Emmy, you want to grow plants? Girl, we will grow plants. That is not a problem. I love to grow plants. I've always done that with every grade level until I didn't do it with Chatham Charter last year. I figured chickens were enough. Yeah, but we can get together and we can grow some flowers or something this year that you guys can bring home. That'll be simpler to do. Always love little things. Let's hear. Let's see, what happens when they cut a forest? Fungal takes over for growing on the dead wood and flourishes in vast amounts. And they put spray on them to give them a chance to grow. Interesting. Thanks for that, Ollie. Well, I agree. They do need a chance. Oh, did I not go all the way? I didn't. All right, let's go to the other side. Here we go. And cut. But yeah, experiments are fun. What kind of experiments would you like to do, Tammy? You know, I'm full of information. I love to do some fun things. I still need to get with Tasha and show her all the science experiments I did with my kiddos. Oops. Oh, I lost one. I have a whole little setup for starting seeds indoors. So do I. We have a thing called Donors Choose that you can use, and I guess I was supposed to leave it with my last classroom, but I didn't because I was like, it was my Donors Choose project, so I'm going to take it with me. But I have a whole grow light setup and everything that I use, and I usually have my garden going by now. I don't. It's quite interesting how I haven't done that this year. All right, so far I have made the center. I've added a blue, and then I rotate it 90 degrees. So I put on another light, and now I'll rotate it. Oops, 90 degrees. All right. Yep, and I'll put another light one right here, and then I'll go blue, blue, light, light, and I'll just keep going all around until I'm done. I hope that didn't confuse you. But my daughter's friend is here. They're wondering where I am. I can hear them. So let's see. Yep, do it for Mother's Day. Brussels sprouts and tomatoes right now. I know I'm really behind on starting, but we have a really long growing season here, so I can grow everything until the middle of October. So I think I'm going to be okay. Did you bring me something? Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Wilkie. Okay. Did you go to get a coffee? Did you went and got a coffee?
Taylor bought some stuff and she bought it.
Oh, tell Taylor thank you. So my daughter's friend just came over, and they all know how much I love banana bread. So they went to the coffee shop and got me some banana bread. I won't eat it in front of you because, well, we all know how that's going to look. I'm going to look crazy. So, I'm so excited. We're just going to place that right here. We'll wait until after the live. Yummy, yummy. I love some banana bread. Anyone else like banana bread out there? Oh, yummy, yummy. I have a snake plant that we grow in second grade, and we got a tiny leaf to start. Oh, that is amazing. Another thing that I do when we when we're working on life cycles, I make a terrarium with the kiddos. And so I go to IKEA and grab the largest mason jar that they have that have the sealable tops. And then all the kids collect dirt together. So Emmy, we're going to be doing this, and any other fourth grader in here, you're going to hear it in a second. And then I'll go to the pet store or something and get one of those aquamarine plants that survive in tanks. And I cannot believe it. You spray a little bit of water, you put some moss in it, some covering, some charcoal, and I can't believe it's still alive. And it was over a year ago, and I've never touched it. Like, that's my science experiment of the decade. Like, I've seen some in some doctor's offices, but I didn't believe that I could physically do it myself. So, yeah, we're going to make another terrarium. That's going to be fun. Oh. So now we've added our second piece. I'm going to add the blue across the top in just a second. Snake plants do great in clay pots and good drainage. Don't overwater it. I actually killed a plant. It wasn't a snake plant, but I've killed a plant this year. And my old principal, she would be like over the moon, the fact that I accidentally killed it. I just don't think it had enough light. It's still on top of my filing cabinet. I really need to go ahead and just relieve it from its misery. And just let it go. Just let it go. But all right, we're going to add our blue strip onto it now. Let's see. So, Katie, do you ever string or ribbon around the tall leaves to prevent that from drooping over? Oh, that's a very good question. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. So, Andover Fabrics, and this is the Cocoa Blue collection. I love it. I do. It's one of my favorites. And so sometimes I do them one at a time. These, now we have that one, and I will rotate it this way and put another blue one right here. Oh, it's like elephants in this house. Sometimes I will make them one at a time, like I'm actually going to do right now. I started making 2 of them, and I'll finish the other one later. But sometimes I just like making them one at a time. Let's see. I feel like I can grow anything for outside, and I stink at indoor plants. Me too. But my aloe vera plant, it's hanging in there strong. Last time I watered it, I don't know. It was probably like December. Like beginning of December. Like, do they hibernate? It's just sitting in the sun. Loving it. I just need the right indoor plants for your house, Sheila. Yes, Sheila. Oh, Sheila, I love your comment. Let me go down to it. Oh, is that you? Yeah, fake ones. Yes. I know, I agree with that. Like sometimes, so like, with all those people with like the little tree plants and things. Oh, so we just added that blue. So then I'll rotate it and we'll put a cream right there. And we're on the last little strip around because these blocks only are 5.5-inch blocks. So that's all I'm working with. 5.5-inch blocks. I just want to make like a little mini quilt that I'll just, this whole wall eventually will be full of like wall hangings and things like that. That's my happy place goal eventually in life. Okay, I said I was going to do this side. So every time that I finish a side, I look to make sure that it is, it's that I am stitching evenly and straight. Even though I do have a guide on my machine for a 1/4 inch, I just want to make sure I'm consistent. That's one of the biggest things. So I like consistency. So, of course, everyone does, but maybe more of my Little type A personality. So kind of line it up with my lines here. Oh, there we go. Do. Oh, Mario just popped into my brain. Let's see, where are we? Here we go. Judy says she doesn't have a green thumb and grows weeds very well. Girl, I do too. I do too. Especially when the summer gets really hot and I don't want to be outside anymore to deal with those weeds. They can get quite unruly. All right, one more cream. I've already done the snowflake. Oh, let's do a stripe. Stripes are good. Do you need something, child?
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Libby. I'm live. Okay. It's never gonna end.
We got you banana bread.
I know, I saw it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's gonna be so delicious later on.
Who are you on live with?
I'm on live with 30 friends. I am sewing for them and hanging out with them.
Can I show them a painting?
No, not right now.
Okay.
But thank you. Let's see, I have a post
Is it avocado?
and a plant of mine. All right, hasta luego.
Bye.
Bye, thank you. No, a pothos plant. I wonder if that's what one of mine are called. Interesting. All the plants that I have are in my classroom except for my aloe vera plant. They'll only come home during the summer. There are some good artificial plants out there, and also you can make crochet plants and flowers. It's a trending thing in the UK right now. If I could crochet, I probably would make one. Oh, I am not good at that. And let's see, Sheila says, as I have no idea what it is, Shalom, I will have to say no. Yeah, you can Google picture it. On my phone, where is it? I have an app for that. It's called Picture This. And you can take the Picture This app, take a picture of whatever that you're looking at. And some of it is paid, but you can get a lot of information about the free plants, about the free side of the website. And yeah, so if there's any other plant that I don't know of, or if I'm in a nursery garden, I'll create like a new board and I will just start sending pictures to that I really enjoy looking at. And so if things are sick or if things are yellowing and I don't know how to treat it, I use the picture this, and it looks like a little flower on it. It's in green. So, but yeah, Google it, do it all. Do it all. Let's see, the only artificial plant I have is a mini Christmas tree that I have to put away. You don't ever have to put a Christmas tree away. It should have been a Valentine's Day tree, then a St. Patrick's Day tree. I keep threatening my family every year. That's what we're going to do. I haven't quite let them do it yet. Yes. So you heard both of them. So both of my kiddos just came in. So the oldest one has a friend over right now. And then the youngest one, of course, has to tag along and make sure that she's not missing a trick. That's what I call it. You don't want to miss a trick. My brother was the same way when he was little. He never wanted to miss out on anything his big sister was doing. Yes. All right. Now we're to another dark one. I'll save that one for last. Have we done this one? Yes, we have. No, we haven't. But you guys, it's definitely almost springtime where we should all, be planting and doing our thing outside. That's always fun. Always fun. I will spend hours out in my garden talking to my plants, going, why aren't you growing fast enough? When going out in the middle of the night with a black light, make sure that the hornworms aren't eating my tomato plants. Yeah, I get a little obsessive. I do. All right. So we got one more side to go. So it's not, and look at in the back. So the back, every single time I press, or I'm finger pressing right now, I'm pressing towards the outside. So you might see some shadowing underneath the cream fabrics on this line. That's okay. Hold on. Oh, maybe I am done. Hold on. Let me look. Oh, that is done. Never mind, I am done. I don't want to do another row. Don't want to do another row. And is it 5.5 inches? It is. Stretched out on a good day. Make sure it's flat and ready to go. But yeah, they're, so like I said, 1.5 inch strips. It didn't take very long to do that. And you can definitely feed them through. Let's see how many I have, because I don't really want to make too many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 20. Maybe we'll just do a 30. Or should I do a square? That's going to be the question. I'll have to lay them all out and see what I like about them. Yeah. Or maybe I'll do a long, like a horizontal one. Not horizontal. A vertical, like a 4x7. That might look really cool. I make it like a table runner type kind of deal, but just put it up on the wall. So thank you, Joe. Thank you. Let's see here. I wish I could throw a bunch of beads and make Mardi Gras tree. Absolutely. Absolutely. Do it, girl. And Teresa's, yeah, see, squash bugs. No, thank you. And Sheila said that she also has daffodils coming up in her yard. So yeah, hornworms and squash bugs. I mean, I know that every animal, every pest, every bug, I mean, they're not pests for everything. They all have their place in the ecosystem and, part of the wheel of life. But you're not going to eat my tomato plants. And I will find you and I will feed you to my chickens. And actually, my chickens don't even like hornworms. But the squash bugs, like I think they hibernate over the winter. Like they'll drop down into the soil. So yeah, it's like I always feel that they're around, and I'm always spraying my leaves with something. So I don't know if I'm going to do squash this year or not. We'll see. We shall see. I have Forever Ever Blue Rose. Oh, I bet it's pretty. Oops, I skipped Lori. Lori, hi, Lori. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. Very pretty. Thank you so much. I've spent hours picking off hornworms on tomato plants. So have I. But the best thing to do, what I know, if some people want them in their yard, I guess, I don't know. I don't. But I go ahead and I go at night and I'll put a black light up on my, I'll either carry it or I'll make like a headlight with a black light and they shine. They're like iridescent. And so I'll take a mason jar full of soapy water and I'll just start popping them in there. I do the same thing with the Japanese beetles when I want to get rid of those too, because we have Japanese beetle season. Ugh. What a great way to spend. Oh, thank you, Joan. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Oh, if I had a beautiful singing voice, I would sing for you today. Oh, you have to catch me off guard, but happy birthday. Amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on your birthday. Yes. And Charlotte says, "Hey, Jess, I just finished my Zoom with my sister in North Carolina, and we're working on Showering Stars quilt together." Oh, I bet that's beautiful. I adore those quilts. I've seen lots of the Showering Star quilts, and they're beautiful. And you have so many different ways that you can put those colors together. Yes. But let's see, what time is it in the world of? It is 12:30 Eastern Time. I am finishing up my first coffee of the day. Oh, so delicioso. But yes, happy birthday. Oh, so great. So great. All right, so Joan, you need to send Joe your address so that you can get a prize for your birthday. Those green minnows love to go in the center of my roses. I know they do. Yes, they do. I have some yellow roses that are out by my husband's truck that he keeps threatening me that I need to take away. He goes, "Oh, they're going to scratch my truck." I was like, "Not if I take care of it." Which I do need to go out there and trim those rose bushes and hydrangea bushes I have outside. But yeah, Ollie, they love roses. And I didn't really remember them being up north when I was little, but I guess my mom didn't have the plants that they were attracted to. So, yeah, I also take a mason jar full of hot soap or warm soapy water, and I take a spoon and I just start spooning them in there, and I'll start stirring them around. And I also have the little hanging bags for the bugs too. I just noticed I didn't have as many last year, so I'm hoping that it was because it wasn't pretty, the rain. It was quite a dry summer. So I'm hoping they don't come back with a vengeance this year and just start laughing at me. Yes, Joan, you are so loved in this community. We have such the best family. This is such a wonderful community. I really appreciate all of you. But all right, y'all. Let's see. The green beetles. Yes, they have taken over. They've taken over. No, not aphids. They are called Japanese beetles. And they're I don't know, maybe like a half inch long. And they have really hard exoskeletons. And they're like green and iridescent, greenish purple, like kind of look really cool. Like a smaller version of a June bug. And they are just a pest. They are pests. But aphids are a whole nother deal. And I always have aphids on my my grapevines. My grapevines. So I do need to get some more ladybugs this year and make sure I have enough ladybugs to eat those aphids. That's how I get rid of those. Besides taking my finger, it's like if I take my finger and start squishing them, they're so small, and running them off with a hose doesn't really work either. So I'll have to get some more ladybugs. Ladybugs are amazing. Let's see. My birthday was yesterday. Oh, well, happy late belated birthday. Did you have a good birthday? Are you going to have a great birthday weekend too? So you and Joan, amazing. And then Mona's birthday is this weekend, which is amazing. So if you haven't said happy birthday to Mona yet, go ahead and get on her channel and find her latest video, I guess. I mean, I don't know how else we could do it, and then say happy birthday to her. It is her birthday weekend too. See, look at Ollie and I are on it. Yes. Oh, I hope that you never get them, Shalom. They're just a pest and a half that we don't need. That we don't need. Oh, my sound is out of sync. Oh, no. Joe and Mike chickens didn't like Japanese beetles. They didn't. They didn't. It's probably the interwebs. You know how they can be. Because only this streaming device, since I'm like on the basic version, it only goes up to 720p. And I think just, the running speed of it, the sound doesn't catch up to it as fast. And I'm on fiber. But everything looks good on this side. Yeah. But you guys, all the birthday wishes for everyone. Beautiful. Garlic and pepper tea for aphids, girl. I'll come back to you when I remember that they're going on. Thank you so much for that. But all right, guys, it is 12:40. I know that there are a couple more lives that are going to be happening today. Not quite sure when and where off the top of my head, but I know. Oh, is Mona going live today? Here, can you just hold on a second? Let me just go over to the YouTubes. Let me type in Mona. I don't know if she's. I don't know if she's still in here, but if she's planning on doing her Friday lives today. Let's see, what's today? The 21st. It is not scheduled. So nothing's scheduled until Monday on her channel. So I'm assuming that she's not going live today at her usual time. Ollie, you're expecting ninjas. That just cracks me up. To drop in at any second now. Oh. I was talking to William about you last night, Ollie. Oh, and I said, it's going to be amazing someday. I'm just going to call him. I'm just going to text him and go, Ollie, I'm in Canada. I'm going to come find you. He goes, you're so forward and things. And I go, yeah. I was like, who wouldn't want to hang out with me? And he just starts laughing. It's fun. But anywho, yeah, she canceled it. She did, Melanie. Thank you so much for letting me know. Because I'm like, I know that Friday is her day too. So yes, I hope that you guys, we're going to see each other. I know that Handmade by Ying is on at 7:00 tonight. I don't know if Becca's coming on later on to do her thing. There's so many quilters at QuiltCon right now that I don't know if they're streaming from QuiltCon or if they're taking the weekend off too. Katie might be coming on later if you go over and watch Katie's channel. Let's see. Home. Is there anybody else out there? I don't see anybody. There's got to be more. I don't see anybody off the top of my brain. And people that we normally, let's see. Because Siberian Wind, Tammy was on yesterday. Nope, that's all tomorrow. There's so much things going on tomorrow. It feels like Saturdays are always like a big, heavy day in the YouTube world. So I try not to go on Saturdays. And plus I go on William's channel at night, so we won't see. But you guys, yes, I will not be on tomorrow morning for a live because there's just so much things going on, but I will be on William's live once he sends me the link. I go, well, if you send me the link, I'll get on. And he goes, of course I'm going to send you the link. But it's always so much fun. So if you haven't gone over there and just listened to us banter back and forth, please do. It is so much fun. I know that, he's not a traditional quilter or anything like that, but we do have some really awesome conversations and we talk about machines sometimes and just we have conversations and just bantering back and forth. And it's just so much fun. So my so-called life. And you can always He's linked, I think, somewhere in my channel. We'll have to figure it out. In my community tab, I have him, Tammy, and I on there. It's like a couple weeks ago, I posted us all on there. So you can go back and you can click on that and then get, oh, Tammy goes live tonight. It's Friday. She goes on Fridays too? Does she go on like every single day? I thought she had Fridays off because she goes Saturdays and then Sunday evenings. But hey, let's do it. I can't wait to watch her. But yes, everyone stay warm if you're in the vortex of this cold winter blast that's happening across Canada and the United States. And yeah, you guys, I will see you guys later. Hold on. I have one more comment. Girl, I do sleep. So, I mean, I get off his channel, at a normal time. You guys see it. I don't know if you guys stay on as long and finish up, but I get off and then I go to sleep. My body at the moment needs like a good 5 hours, and then I'm ready and rocking and rolling to go again. And then sometimes I'll take another 45-minute nap during the day and I'm good to go. Like I'm just kicking it. And I don't drink a lot of coffee to keep me going as I used to. So I want to make, I don't want my body to be dependent on chemicals and things like that in order to stay awake. But yes, I do sleep. Not as much as my husband probably would like me to sleep, but it's okay. Oh, thank you for dropping his channel. Yes. So go over, like his channel. He has amazing things for you to look at. And Janet, it's coming. I can't tell you how much him and I talk behind the scenes, but I have a feeling something might be dropping in the atmosphere soon. So she's doing something special tonight. Oh, there we go. That's why I was like off my thing. Yes. And Shalom, you guys, Shalom is on his streams with us. So Tammy, me, we'll start with William, of course, the host with the most, Mr. William himself. And then Twin, which is I, and then Tammy comes on. And then Shalom is the latest installment to our fabulous team. So you'll see her on, and she brings a wealth of knowledge with her also. And it's so amazing. And just the bantering back and forth that we do within the chat and talk to ourselves. It's going to be amazing. So you guys have a great day. Come see us tomorrow night on his channel. I would really, really, really appreciate that. And you guys have a fabulous day. All right. I'll see you guys later, because if not, I will keep talking.